You saw it 1,000 times as a child, under a lime tree in the yard, on an old fence, on warm asphalt in spring, small, red-black, bright as a traffic light. You've known him since childhood, but you don't know anything about him. His name is soldier, fireman, soldier bug, Pyrrhocoris apterus, wingless firebug. And behind this familiar facade hides a creature with a story that will surprise you. He wears warnings on his back, communicates with a chemical language, lives in colonies with a collective mind. And his red color is not an ornament, it is a threat. In nature, there is a rule of osmotism. Bright red or orange color means one thing: don't eat me. This is a universal danger signal that most predators recognize instinctively. The soldier uses this signal. It is not poisonous by itself, but its brightness imitates poisonous insects. A bird of prey sees a red-black pattern and remembers such colors are in bitter and toxic creatures and flies by. The soldier deceives predators with someone else's reputation. He wears someone else's danger as a protective suit. And it's been working for 350 million years. The soldier does not bite or chew. He stabs and sucks. Its oral apparatus is a thin segmented proboscis folded under the head at rest. When he finds food, a linden seed, a fallen fruit, a dead insect, the proboscis unfolds and pierces the surface. First, saliva is injected with digestive enzymes. The contents are partially digested directly in the seed. Then, the liquid nutrient mass is absorbed back. The soldier eats from the outside inside. His stomach starts outside of his body. This is one of the most effective ways of feeding insects in the world. The first warm days in spring. From under the bark, from the cracks of fences, from the leaf litter, soldiers begin to appear, tens, hundreds, thousands. They are going under the lime trees in huge clusters, bask on the warm surfaces in dense groups, communicate with pheromones. Chemical signals that transmit information about food, safety, partners. There is no leader, there is no hierarchy. Everyone follows the chemical signals of their neighbors. And as a result, thousands of individuals behave as a single organism, find the best places to feed. They get away from danger at the same time, winter together, save heat with a collective body. The soldier has another feature that you probably noticed but did not understand: two soldiers, connected by tails. Slowly crawling doctors. Different sides. This is mating, and it lasts from several hours to several days. The male and female remain connected for an incredibly long time by the standards of insects. The reason is the competition of spermatozoa. The longer the male remains connected to the female, the higher the chance of his genetic material to fertilize the eggs. This is an evolutionary strategy to take a position and hold it. Literally. At the same time, the couple continues to eat and move, each in its own direction, dragging the partner with it. The female lays eggs in the soil or bark cracks in small clutches of 10-20 pieces. The eggs are white, round, the size of a savory grain. After 2-3 weeks, nymphs come out of them, bright scarlet creatures without wings and without a pattern. Just red, more intense than adults. They immediately gather in groups. The instinct of collectivity is activated from the first minute of life. With each link there are 5 of them, more and more black details appear on the body. By the 5th link, the full red and black drawing is ready. An adult soldier has been formed. The army is replenished. In autumn, when the temperature drops, the soldiers gather for shelter, under the bark of old trees, in the cracks of fences, under the leaf litter at the roots of lime trees. They are clogged in dense groups of several hundred individuals. Metabolism slows down to a minimum. They do not sleep and do not fall into real hibernation. They just exist at minimal power. They are waiting for the first warm day of March, and they are here again. The same individuals, in the same place, under the same lime tree. An adult soldier lives 4 to -3 years. During this time, he waits out to -3 winters, sees the same trees changing leaves 3 times. For an insect, it's almost an eternity. We look at the soldier as a decorative resident of the yard, but he does important environmental work. By eating linden seeds, they regulate their distribution. Eating dead insects and organic residues are involved in the decomposition and circulation of nutrients. His own body is food for birds, lizards, spiders, and predatory insects. It is an important link in the food chain of the urban and suburban ecosystem. In cities where natural insects disappear, the soldier is one of the few species that holds on. Because there are lime trees almost everywhere. And while there are lime trees, there are soldiers. The soldier communicates with smells. His body produces several types of pheromones that perform different functions. The alarm pheromone instantly raises the entire group and triggers movement away from the threat. The aggregation pheromone attracts other individuals to a good feeding or wintering place. Pheromone mating. Females emit a readiness signal. Males find them at a distance of several meters. The whole social order of the colony of soldiers is a chemical conversation that is conducted continuously. We don't hear him, we don't see him, but it is he who controls thousands. Creatures as a single organism. The ancestors of the soldier appeared in the Carboniferous more than 350 million years ago. They saw the same giant fern forests as the cockroach, survived the same 5 mass extinctions, adapted to the appearance of flowering plants, and began to feed on their systems. We survived the ice ages, mastered new territories along with the spread of lime trees, and came to our cities. Now they live under our windows, on our fences, under our trees. 350 million years of evolution have brought them here. To us under this particular lime tree in the yard. That's what few people know about the soldier. His drawing is not the same for everyone. The basic red-black scheme is the same, but the details, the number of spots, their shape, and the size of the black elements vary for each individual. Scientists use these variations to study population genetics. According to the drawing, it is possible to determine from which population a particular soldier comes, urban or forest, northern or southern. It's like fingerprints are the same kind, and each has its own unique version of the pattern. Nature created a basic template and allowed everyone to add their own. The next time you see a soldier, stop, sit down, look at him for real. Here is a creature with 350 million years of art, who has survived everything that our planet has experienced, who wears warnings on her back, speaks a chemical language, lives in a team without a leader, eats using the stomach outside the body, mates for several days in a row, and returns to the same lime tree every spring. The same individuals, the same place, the same story. We just call him the soldier. But that name doesn't reflect anything of what he really is. Red Knight, chemist, collectivist, survivor. He was here before us and will be here after.